What's going on, everybody? This is Dave from Steel City Jones Flight Academy. Today we're talking about the Elistair V4 Tethered Power Station for the Matrice 300. So this is a very, very good solution if you need a tethered power station. So you may ask, well, why do I need, or why would I want a tethered power station? Well, there's two different reasons. One, where you cannot afford at all to be able to get down and hot swap the batteries. And you have to stay up in the air constantly, 24/7. Where you want a full day's worth of work, you gotta stay up, that drone needs to stay up in the air. This is why you use a tethered power station. Or if you need to, say, run communications as a go-between from long distances where they, like for line of sights, that's something that can be very useful for that application. They've used this in the Super Bowl, for example. Elistair has been around for quite some time. We've used them on multiple different versions of Matrice, 200 and 210 versions. If you look back at our YouTube channel, you'll see some of the previous versions that we did. And now this is the latest version for the Matrice 300. We've looked at all the options for Matrice 300, including all the competitors out there for the Elistair. And I can tell you, we really like the Elistair by far over all of the other types of solutions that are out there. The Elistair is something that we fully endorse and recommend to all of our customers, and there's a number of really good reasons why. Let's start with the construction. It's made of very good materials and it's very heavy duty. And I would have no problems taking this and checking it in onto an airline if I had to. It has individual power that we can actually have as off or power only on the Elistair, and then we can put power to the actual air module if we need to. The other thing over here is it has adjustable torque setting where we could actually have it off if we need to go ahead and pull some more cable out when we're actually going ahead and getting it set up. And then 4 different torque settings from 1 to 4, with 4 being the highest. Now, why would we want adjustable torque settings? Well, in my opinion, it is you want the line to have always tension on it regardless of wind. I know other products out there that when the wind starts blowing, the cable slack starts blowing around with it as well. And in my opinion, that is not something that we want, because we have to fly the aircraft directly above the tethered station, and that should be in a straight line. So now if it's windy and now we have extra slack where it's actually off axis, you know, if we don't have a wide open area, that might be a problem. So I really like this where we might want a torque setting of 1 or 2 on a calm day, or 3 and 4 when it's on a windy day. With the Elistair, we can do a lot of data in flight to make sure everything is good. So if we want to take a look at battery voltage, the temperature of the Elistair, we can monitor all the really important aspects in real time through an app on an Android device. So we have that as an option as well. Another thing I really like is this power cable that has a locking tab on it. So when you put it in and it clicks in place, now you can't accidentally yank it out or kick it off. So that's going to prevent an accidental power interruption that we wouldn't want. Also on the V4 is these roller bearings on here. The roller bearings are really nice because it absolutely keeps the friction on the cable very, very low and really minimizes wear and tear on this cable. So this is our Matrice 300, and we only have a couple extra components that we have to mount to the aircraft to get this to work. And this is the air module. So this is a 12S air module, and it goes in here very intuitively. I love the way they designed for this. It goes, the ends go right onto the bottom of the landing gear, and there are 2 clamps that slide right on top of that, just like that, with these locking pins, and there it is. The second part of it is in this air module that goes right in between the aircraft and the battery. Now that is going to go ahead and have the second battery stick out just a little bit, but we really like this as a solution because it keeps it in, still the center of gravity is really good. And with the Matrice 300, we can do the auto calibration, the CG calibration in the air to offset that little minor part. And we even did that before without even doing that calibration, and it was extremely stable. This really changes it at the minimal amount that we really need. And like I said, this is only two really small pieces and we can put this together really fast. The cable itself is approximately 220 to 225 feet in length, so flying up to 220 feet is not a problem. The weight of the cable at 220 feet is about 2.5 pounds. Now, even with the air module on here, that leaves plenty of headroom for us to be able to go ahead and use an H20T camera with a spotlight at night. So we have no problems as far as headroom goes and payload capabilities regarding this aircraft. Now, Elistair recommends a 220 volt generator to power the ligh-T. Now, why is that? Well, this is a massive 12S power system in here. That takes a lot of current and voltage. So we want to make sure that we're not undersizing the power requirements at all. So with that said, now let's go ahead and go through a live demo of setting it up and using it. So we have a standard M300 right now. I don't have any camera on there, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how simple this setup really is. Now, this battery will stick out this much further because of that. So what we have to do is we have to use a new safety switch that's going to be just like that. So this will basically, if you're going to be using the tethered station a lot, I would recommend just keeping this new added extending switch on here, and also just have this on here all the time. The next thing we're going to do is install the air module. Before I put it on here, I'm going to go ahead and get my tethered station cable. So I'm going to take the slack off of here, bring this over this way. And this is my power line that's going to go into my air module. Safety screw keeps it in there, just as added protection. Goes in just like that, and now these will close, and these will close. And then we're going to use these little clips, and they go right, these pins go right in, and they're locking pins. So now we have a really safe locking mechanism to be able to keep the strain off of this power cable here. So what we have is we're going to use two shackles, attach them to the landing gear with a little small cord, and then we're going to attach this cable to this master bracket right here on the power cord. And then we're set. So now it's impossible for this main power cord to have any strain on it. The first thing we're going to do is supply power to the Elistair from taking our select switch from 0 to 1. Now that's powering up all the electronics inside the Elistair. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take power to our air module by going ahead and taking my power switch from in to out. And we still have our torque and tension at 0, so that's not adding any torque and tension right now. So now when I come over here to the air module, our air module LED light here is red, which is normal at this point. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and power up the Matrice 300 like normal. So we're going to get up in the air.
Take off.
So now I'm just going to go up higher. And that's 50 feet. Now you can see how straight that power cable is because of that torque. So now we're 90 feet high. Everything looks really good. And now we're at 202 feet. So now I'm going to go ahead and start coming down very slowly. And the tether station is just going to go ahead and retract that cable automatically. But the key is to come down slowly. And once I'm about 8 feet away, now I can just go ahead and go a little off the center. Now let's talk about the safety parameters that are built into the Elistair. So if power gets interrupted from the power source, which is the generator, let's say it runs out of gas or someone accidentally kicks the plug out, it's going to go ahead and then switch over to the batteries that are on the Matrice 300. So now we're going to demonstrate where my assistant here is going to actually go ahead and unplug the Elistair, and then you can see the M300 is still powering by itself. And as you can see, it loses automatic torque tension from the line, but nevertheless, the aircraft is still staying in the air back on the reserve of the batteries. So let's talk about pricing. Pricing does change from time to time, so I don't think it's good for me to give you an exact price over a video that may change down the road at any point. So if you want a price, please feel free to contact us. We'll give you an exact quote and we'll get you going. So I hope this video has been helpful to show you the features and functionality of a system like this. If you have any more questions, please feel free, put them down in the comment section below or email us directly and we'll be glad to help you out. Like always, if you haven't yet, please help us out, subscribe to our channel, help us grow, and we'll give you more content more frequently. So until next time, thanks again. We'll talk to you soon.